Thanks for joining us for CBN NewsWatch. I'm Mark Martin. A surprise not guilty verdict in the case of an illegal immigrant charged with murdering a woman in San Francisco. The case has been at the center of the immigration debate in recent years. Jennifer Wishon has the story.
32-year-old Kate Steinle was walking on this San Francisco pier with her father 2 years ago when she was shot dead. The man holding the gun on the other side of the bullet that killed her, Jose Inez Garcia Zarate, an illegal immigrant with multiple felony convictions who'd been deported 5 times. After more than a month of testimony and 6 days of deliberation, a jury found him not guilty.
We believe the verdict is a correct and accurate reflection of the law and what happened.
Garcia Zarate says he found the gun under a chair on the pier and fired it accidentally while handling it. The bullet ricocheted off the ground before hitting Steinle. Jurors in the case were ordered not to factor in Garcia Zarate's immigration status, but Steinle's death at the hands of an illegal immigrant in a sanctuary city is a flashpoint in the debate over immigration.
From day one, this case was used as a means to foment hate.
President Trump often references the case when talking about deportations and building a border wall. After the jury's decision, he tweeted, "A disgraceful verdict in the Kate Steinle case. No wonder the people of our country are so angry with illegal immigration." And his Attorney General Jeff Sessions in a statement says Garcia Zarate would not have been on the streets of San Francisco if the city honored an ICE detainer. Adding the Department of Justice will work to ensure all localities place the safety of their communities above the convenience of criminal aliens. The decision was a major blow to prosecutors in the case.
We will respect that decision.
And the Steinle family, unwittingly thrust into the center of a political debate, tells the San Francisco Chronicle they want to move on with their lives and remember Kate on their terms. Jennifer Wishon, CBN News.
GOP senators are working quickly to appease holdout Republicans on a tax overhaul package. Republican leaders have been working down to the wire on major changes, which include one that after 6 years would roll back some tax cuts. That would satisfy deficit hawks. The tax overhaul package is predicted to add $1 trillion over the next decade to the nation's deficit. The GOP is looking at a critical final vote today. The overall measure would be the first time the tax code has undergone an overhaul in more than 30 years. House Democrats want Michigan Congressman John Conyers to step down. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi calls the several sexual harassment accusations against Conyers as, quote, serious, disappointing, and very credible. Conyers' lawyer Arnold Reed rejects the calls for his client to resign. Conyers continues to say he is innocent. Meanwhile, in the Senate, an ethics panel is opening a preliminary inquiry into the alleged actions of Minnesota Senator Al Franken. 5 women have accused Franken of misconduct. His spokesman says he has never intentionally been involved in such conduct. The Trump administration is considering a plan to formally move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. This comes months after President Trump signed a waiver to temporarily keep the embassy in Tel Aviv. Officials say the plan is not final, but the administration has notified U.S. embassies overseas. If the embassy is relocated, it would mean that Jerusalem would be officially recognized as Israel's capital. However, U.S. officials warn the move could trigger Palestinian protests. A formal announcement could come as early as next week. A recent Homeland Security bulletin suggests terrorists want to take a strategic jump using new technology. One potential tactic, using armed drones to carry out attacks. CBN's national security correspondent Eric Rosales brings us that story.
Imagine this baseball stadium behind me filled with fans. Now imagine an armed drone filled with chemical weapons flies overhead, releasing it, killing them. It's a horrifying scenario that may not be too far-fetched after the latest warning from Homeland Security, which suggests terrorists to start using armed drones to carry out attacks. According to the DHS, there's been an uptick in terrorist interest for using unmanned aerial systems as weapons to drop chemicals.
You can take a quadcopter, off-the-shelf unmanned aerial vehicle that you can purchase for $99 at Radio Shack or Best Buy or even on Amazon, equip a small container on it, put an automated device on side just by using a trigger that you can get for 99 cents at a hardware store, fly it over a civilian area, and everybody who have a roving, chemical, unmanned aerial weapon.
Greg Roman leads the Middle East Forum, a research center working to defend our country from threats in that region. Roman says ISIS already uses drones on the battlefield to drop grenades and other explosives. Now Homeland Security is also concerned about drones targeting commercial jetliners. The DHS bulletin states unmanned aircraft systems highlight sustained concern regarding threats against commercial aviation and air cargo, including explosives, poisons, or toxins. Airports across the country already deal with close calls between drones and jetliners taking off and coming in for landings.
There is this balance between civil liberties and national security, but I don't think there's anywhere written in the Constitution that someone has the ability to operate a drone with unfettered access without regulation.
The latest threat comes just days before the holiday season, one of the busiest travel times of the year.
There is some concern regarding the regulations regarding drones, even in the private sector. First attacking commercial airlines, but then what about other government buildings? What about churches? What about people's homes? So it would not just stop at a plane.
The big picture is that Homeland Security's fight is shifting, ever adapting against ISIS, who is losing ground on the battlefield, but continues to have branches throughout the world. Eric Rosales, CBN News, Washington.
Thank you, Eric. Well, stay with us. There is much more of CBN NewsWatch straight ahead. Welcome back. The average American commuter spends almost 2 hours a day driving to and from work. Millions of them are turning to podcasts as a way to get news and entertainment programming on demand while they drive. And if you're one of them, CBN News is launching a new podcast just for you. Take a look.
The CBN News Daily Rundown is a podcast that brings listeners inside the stories that we at CBN News are working on. Join me as I interview my colleagues. You'll hear behind-the-scenes information about the topics they're covering and get their take on the top news of the day. Listen into this CBN News original podcast on all your favorite podcast platforms starting December 4th.
And host Caitlin Burke joins us now. She's here to tell us more about it. Welcome, Caitlin.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Mark. I'm really excited.
Yeah, well, for those who are not familiar with podcasts, tell us how they work.
Okay, so a podcast is really today's generation's talk radio. So it is audio, you can't watch it, but you can download it, you can subscribe to a podcast. So you can subscribe to the CBN News Daily Rundown on our website or on any of the major podcast platforms. So, for example, if you have an iPhone, you can subscribe on there's an app called Podcast. And that's what you download. You get all your podcasts there. They come to you if you subscribe. If you have an Android, you download Google Play. So there's all kinds of subscriptions, and it comes straight to you so you can listen to it in your car, you can listen to it at the gym, wherever you are, it can be there as well.
On demand when you want it.
Yes.
All right. Well, tell us about the CBN News Daily Rundown. Where did the idea for this podcast come from?
Honestly, the idea came from conversations with my colleagues. So conversations with people like you where we talk about the stories that we're working on. During those conversations, I realized that there's so much that gets left on the cutting room floor. There's so much that is really influential, so many God moments that really we can't include in our story, but our audience would be so interested in hearing that background information.
Now, you're a television reporter, so what made you want to switch gears a little bit and become a podcast host?
Yeah, so I'm still going to be a reporter. You'll still see stories from me. But as a reporter, I love talking to people. And so this is really right up my alley, just having these conversations and bringing that to our audience. I think that it will help our audience become more invested in our stories and also in us.
Anything else you want to tell us about the podcast?
Well, it starts on December 4th, so that's Monday. You can find it, like I said, on cbnnews.com or on any major podcast platform. It is a daily podcast, so it will be Monday through Friday, and it will be posted around 10:30 a.m. every day.
Great. Caitlin Burke, our CBN News reporter, thanks so much for your work on this.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Well, up next, they chronicled their adoption journey and inspired people across social media along the way. The couple behind Love Multiples takes us through the ups and downs of their story next. When you're looking for information about adoption, a Google search can help. But there's nothing like hearing from someone with personal experience. Charlene Aaron introduces us to one family who started a daily YouTube channel to show everyone what infertility and adoption can look like. And God led them to more than they were expecting.
Enthusiast for life. I love life. And
to hear Phil and Alex Conjolier tell it, just being together is nothing short of a miracle.
He was the loud, crazy type where you heard him from half a mile away and you knew that he was coming.
For her, it was like, oh, that's totally never going to be a guy that I would ever date or marry, or so why would I spend a ton of time with him? And so,
interested.
But love took over. As a married couple, the pastor and nurse wanted more.
People grow up wanting to have certain careers. My career that I really wanted, I wanted to be a mom, and then it didn't happen.
Honestly, there were these moments where we were like, God, if you're so good, why do you keep us from what is good?
The dedication to their dream led Phil and Alex to pursue adoption. Almost immediately, God gave them a sign. A pregnant woman in their church wanted to place her baby for adoption.
He hands me the prayer request card, and it says, we're 37 and a half weeks pregnant and looking for a family to adopt.
9 days later, Kinsley Grace was born.
Peekaboo!
Phil and Alex decided to add to their family again, but this time they didn't want to do it alone. Alex had an idea. Why don't they use YouTube to put themselves out there? Phil wasn't so sure.
Who would watch? Why would they watch? And what would be the point of them watching?
Alex prevailed, and soon, with full transparency, they were documenting their infertility treatments and adoption journey.
They said, you have endometriosis everywhere. Okay, you ready?
No.
Along the way, their YouTube audience began to grow. And then, something they didn't see coming.
We got contacted by a birth mom asking if we would consider adoption again.
A woman following them on social media asked if they would be interested in adopting her baby, due in a few weeks.
We said, yes, God, do whatever you want with us.
Yeah.
And this stuff happens.
They put treatments on hold and began documenting their second adoption. And they shared it all, highs and lows with raw emotion.
Like, we're meeting our daughter
Tomorrow. It's going to be hard not seeing her for another 12 hours.
We wanted to be honest with you guys on how emotional things are and tell you like the truth and not just glamorize it.
As they edited and uploaded videos of Callie Joe's adoption story, thousands subscribed to their channel for updates.
Birth mom ended up going and signing papers today. Do you want to hold Callie? Callie!
The overwhelming majority of people were coming to our channel and commenting saying, the love that your birth mom is showing is more than I think I could ever show my own children. And the second was, I now want to go and love people in that same way. And so what we did by telling her story was actually pull out of the heart of what we want to do, which is multiply the love that is in us.
You'll see the family wearing t-shirts that say love multiplies. What started as an adoption fundraiser has now evolved into a full-time calling. Phil and Alex wanted to become the resource that they never had.
If something doesn't exist, it's our responsibility to make it happen. And so we created Love Multiplies, and it is a place for people to come and feel encouraged and supported and educated about infertility, about adoption, and about growing healthy families.
The number one comment that we hear back in this phase of life of trying to build a family but it's not happening is, I just don't have anyone that I can turn to. No one understands my grief.
And what's next for the Conjoliers? Still following their dream. Since our interview, another fertility treatment. And another heartbreak.
So it's
But they know God has a plan and maybe more surprises for them in their future.
Happy Adoption Day! Happy Adoption Day!
Can you say world?
World Adoption Day!
And we're all invited along on the journey.
Do you know what adoption means? What does adoption mean?
Smiley face.
It means smiley face?
Oh, what an amazing story. Precious children, precious parents. What a great ministry. We'll be right back with more of CBN NewsWatch. Stick around. The weekend is here, and if your plans include going to the movies, we have your family-friendly movie review from Plugged In Online. This week, they're taking a look at the man who invented Christmas.
My lamp's gone out. I've run out of ideas.
Are we in trouble?
No, of course not.
In the movie The Man Who Invented Christmas, it's 1843, and a certain author named Dickens is having some writing problems.
So he's had a couple of flops? Well, who hasn't? You have a new book in mind?
He's had success in the past, but his last 3 works haven't done very well, and his publisher is pressing him for something fresh and exciting.
On Christmas Eve, the spirits pour into the night.
Then, thanks to the colorful bedtime stories of a newly arrived housemaid and the inspiration of an elderly shuffling man at the men's club he frequents, Dickens starts to piece together a rough idea.
Get the name right, and then, if you're lucky, the character will appear. Scratch. Scrounger. Come on, Scrooge.
Shut the window. You think I'm made of money?
As the characters take shape, they begin haunting his waking hours, popping up and essentially telling him what to write. He'll tell a story of Christmas, but this will be a story of spirits and visions and life's choices. And Charles Dickens will also have to get the work done soon, for Christmas is only a few weeks away. Instead of once again telling us the story of Dickens' A Christmas Carol, this holiday pick tells us the backstory of the tale. That makes for an engaging film that encourages viewers to help others and be the best self they can be. The real story of Jesus' birth is never accounted for, but there's still some positive holiday warmth to enjoy here. So I'm giving The Man Who Invented Christmas 4.5 wintry visitations out of 5 for family friendliness. For an in-depth review of this film or anything else at your local box office, be sure to check out PluggedIn.com. Plugging you into the movies, I'm Cheryl Wilhelmy for Focus on the Family's Plugged In Movie Review.
Thank you, Cheryl. Scholars have long wondered if the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem is indeed the tomb of Jesus as identified by the Romans about 1,700 years ago. Now, scientific test results given to National Geographic appear to back up the claims that the remains of a limestone cave enshrined in the church are part of the tomb where Jesus' body was believed to have been placed. Kristen Romey, the archaeology editor for National Geographic, told CBN News the test results corroborate historical accounts. The magazine says scientists can confirm the church is indeed the site identified as the burial place of Christ. And that's it for now on CBN NewsWatch. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend.
Obrigado.